And going back to what you said about the ancestry, right? There's a comment. I mean, there's a conspiracy going online talking about how those ancestry tests are just used to collect your data. Like, do you put any trust in those type of tests, those ancestry tests?
I don't put all trust in them. I think we can't put all trust in them because we have to look at the agenda and who's in control of it. It's the same people who's in control of everything else. So we got to watch that. But I do think that there is some merit and some things that we can learn from them. The same way I think that we need to look at our own like genealogical records. If we take a look, because I've done ancestry tests with multiple companies, and I've also done genealogy. So to me, if I got the written records of my family, and then I got the DNA test, and I could cross-reference those things, okay, cool. And they all line up, okay, I can trust it to that point. Now, trust it 100,000 years ago and your DNA back to 4, hell nah. You can't convince me that there's any test that a little bit of my spit can tell me about 20,000 years ago. Hell no. But as far as I can verify it, for sure, I can look at it now. If it veers off, because they'll let you know that there is margin of error even in their data. And then when you submit your stuff, all of a sudden, if you wait long enough, nigga, your numbers will change. You look at it like, hold on, wait a minute. I just was 20% this. Now it's only 17% and it went up. So that happens too. It fluctuates because they're getting new information. So you definitely can't put all your eggs in that basket, but it can be insightful. It can be insightful. But I think even the genealogical records are even more insightful than those are as well.
So I want to get into how I stumbled across your content, right? So I was on YouTube. I forgot how I think it was on the Explorer, on the recommended. But at the time you were in San Diego, I think it was a camp called Sakari, if I'm not mistaken. And one of the videos that really grabbed my attention was, I'm not sure if it was you, but you were in the video, and pretty much you guys had a white man like get on his knees and kiss you guys' feet.
Okay.
And I was tripping out, and I was like, bro, like ain't no way this white guy's literally like getting on his knees, kissing feet. Like, what do you say to people who say that's way too extreme? Like, that's like damn near like bullying.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that?
Kind of recently,
And what makes you want to do that?
It's not something that I even have done that much. Years ago, we was a little younger. We was kind of a little wilder, and it was definitely a little bit more prone to that.
Is that in the scripture, or you guys just kind of?
Well, there's a scripture that says inevitably that all our oppressors are going to bow to us, right? It's not really referencing that particular situation where we're telling people, but essentially how we typically frame it is, hey, listen, if you're truly sorry for the deeds of your forefathers, this would be an adequate gesture to us that would allow us to believe that you're sorry.
Before you go any further, do you respect that at all, or do you kind of frown upon that? Like, no way he got on his knees, or do you respect it that, yeah, he got on his knees, that's right?
Man, I think it's a case-by-case situation because some people, like, I've seen it happen and I've kind of like looked at them sideways, like, because you never know what people are into. And that, like, I remember it was a white girl who did it. This white lady, she was kind of like a little older, maybe in her like late 30s, 40s. And she did it. And I kind of had the impression, like, I think she might have been into that, actually. I think, and that's like, so that just, and again, this was something that was like done like sensationally. And then a lot of us who came in younger, we kind of got caught up on the hype train of it, into the sensationalism in it. So, we was doing it too. It's not so much a practice that we are doing now, but can I say I respect it? Probably not. To me, I think you're dumb as hell. Why would you do that?
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't be able to convince me to do it. I don't care,
that's
right?
Crazy. Yeah.
I wouldn't even sit here. If I was one of them, I wouldn't even talk to us at all. I'd have just kept it going. Oh, I'm the devil, or I did something bad to y'all. So what, nigga? Bye. I'd have just went and enjoyed my damn day. So I can't say I necessarily respect it. I can't say that it has made for some really viral moments, though.